Clock at 7. Morant finds Clark. Clark inside. The pass to Jackson. Lays it up and in. Oh, what a pass from Clark, and it's back to 4.
And that'll do it as the Grizzlies close out not just Game 6, but the first round and advance to the conference semis for the first time since 2015. We're going to be with you for the next however long it takes to hear from each and every one of the coaches and players as they take the podium for their post-game press conferences. But in case you're just now joining us or missed the last couple of minutes of that game, let's take a look at how exactly we got here. Ja Morant propelling his team forward, especially down the stretch in this series. The circus shot to give the Grizz the 103-99 lead in the fourth. But this a back and forth, not just series, but finish.
Yeah, the finish was crazy. You got guys coming out and knocking down threes, guys making layups, guys being aggressive. And that's what you want to see down the stretch.
Look at that as Tyus Jones knocks down the 3. Then we get the McLaughlin layup, 106-104. But how many times has Brandon Clark come up with a pivotal rebound?
Pivotal rebound, pivotal pass right here, the drop off to Jackson. He's been imperative in this series.
Anthony Edwards couldn't get it to go on the other end. This now, the third time, just this series, that the Grizzlies overcame a double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter. 3 of their 4 wins in this series came, you're laughing, but they were behind by at least 10 in the fourth.
I'm shaking my head because you're at home in Game 6 of the playoffs and you give up 40 points. And you think about this, it's like, Ja is the star of this team. He didn't really have a good game. He had 17 points, but a lot of those got at the free throw line. And so, to me, the coaching staff and the organization have to take a really good look at themselves, meaning Minnesota says we have to play smarter down the stretch. We can't give up buckets like this because they were exposed defensively for now. Well, you say 3 times, three games.
Oh yeah, 3 of 4 wins
in the fourth quarter. That just can't happen if you want to be a championship quality team.
Because oftentimes the excuse in circumstances like that is the youth of a team that's rebuilding but the Grizzlies
They're just as young.
are as young as you are, right?
But also, and the reason why I knew Memphis would win this game, and Robert, you can speak to this. You talk about young guys not really recognizing the moment. Minnesota had to have a team meeting after the last game that they had. This is the playoffs. You shouldn't need a meeting to figure out what you guys do. The effort should be there, but this is the lack of experience. We talk about giving up 40 points, 32 the last one in the fourth quarter. Just not enough discipline to win the game.
Let's hear what Coach Chris Finch has to say.
This is just provides us with the foundation to keep moving forward. We know what this experience can do for us heading into the off season, what we got to do better, our habits, with our roster, everything. This is a really, really good team down the hallway. They don't beat themselves. We don't have that in us yet, but that's okay in the sense that we're still learning, and playing in these high leverage situations is huge for us. I thought composure-wise, again, we showed it in our shot selection in the fourth. It's baked in our DNA right now, and we have to learn from this. And we're not all just gonna be able to save the day, but moving forward, we'll learn and we'll have hopefully grown from it.
Was that the biggest frustration, just that it seems like this followed the same pattern?
Yeah, we're nothing if not consistent. Every single game we've lost to them this season has been the same, not just this series. Sometimes you are who you are, and it doesn't matter. We had a lineup out there that was working, but it was small, and we just get kind of beat up a little bit, and there's not a lot of things that we could have done to change that with the guys who were out there playing well. So, we knew it was a bit of a gamble, but the beginning of the fourth with the turnover and the 3, this is very similar to the other day when we blew a coverage, they missed a dunk, got an offensive rebound and a three. So just deflating plays, that really kind of, a team that doesn't beat themselves, feasts on those. So yeah.
See a 21-year-old and a 20-year-old like Jaden and Ant play like this in big moments. Does that, give you a lot of hope for what's coming around the corner here? Oh,
no doubt. I mean, we're excited about our team. We're excited about our young core. And for those guys to be in their second season in the playoffs and be able to experience this and whet their appetite for what these games mean and how you have to play in them and how you need to prepare for them. I think that's invaluable for us.
Yeah, Chris, you were pretty much shouting these fourth quarter issues from the rooftops from the beginning of the season. But is this why you need to play playoff series? Because sometimes it's a take that for players to say like, oh, yeah, that is a big problem.
I mean, the great thing about all of this is that it's all about exposure. Everybody gets exposed at the highest level for their weaknesses, their flaws. There are things that they have to learn and grow, and myself included, and what we need to do, how we need to construct our team, and and the best path for us still is our internal growth, which is the exciting part with Jaden and Ant, and the performance that they can leave the season on tonight.
Chris, you talked before the season with Carl and how this season was about for him, kind of getting back on track, getting to this place, and proving that he's one of the best players in this league. As you just reflect not only on the series, but as the whole season of what he's done, what comes to mind there?
Well, what's come to mind is just this high level consistency, and his efficiency. It was extremely efficient. I thought his defense was excellent as well. And I liked his leadership. We asked him to come into this season with the best way he can lead our team is to be the best version of himself, which gives us a great chance to win every night and something people want to follow, someone people want to follow. He made it all about winning this year, and he's made it all about winning ever since I've been here. So, he's at that point where he's still heading into his prime, and again, this is a great experience for him and something for him to build on. And, when you play in these games, you want more of them. So,
Chris, you went with Jordan down the stretch there in the last few minutes over D'Lo. Was it more of what Jordan was doing than what D'Lo wasn't? And what do you need to see from D'Lo in the future to kind of expand what you need him to do?
Yeah, I mean, for sure.